Hey, morning everybody. So today we got a little chore. I'm gonna help Uncle Ken. We're gonna get rid of all this grass and the gravel here. We got a lot of grass and the gravel. And I started earlier, and I'll show you what I did. But I got pulled away, and when you get pulled away, you don't know what grass you killed and what grass you didn't. So I had to wait a few days. And so we're coming back, and we're gonna redo all the green grass where I stopped. And I'll bring you along, and we'll show you. So what we use, because here on an organic pot farm, the last thing you want is to get any chemicals and stuff into your plants. So what we do here is we use a natural 20% vinegar solution with salt, and then we just do water, and we put in our little pump, and I'll spray it. And let me show you what we do here. I'll take you in here with me, and I'll show you what we do. All right, here we are. We're inside. I'm gonna load this little, we call it a fertigator. This one is specifically for doing the outside stuff because we don't want to mix our chemicals. So we got the outside stuff, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour. They got the vinegar solution here. We got it pre-mixed, and we all got all shook up. And I'm gonna pour all down to the bottom of it, about 20%. Okay, that should be good. So about 20%. And I like to add the water. I like to add the water slowly as you go, so we can measure it properly, and we can make sure it doesn't all, go everywhere. And you can do this in the cracks of your sidewalk and around your fence line if you don't like to weed eat around there. We like to take care of the weeds here because it allows it doesn't allow the bugs to get too close, because the bugs will get on that grass. Once they're on that grass and we park there, and then the bugs will get on our shoes, and then the bugs will come inside, the bugs will get on the plants, and then that's a whole mess you don't want to get into. All right, so I'm pretty good there. Screw this top on it. Good and tight, and then all we do here is we just pressurize it. It doesn't take much that first time, then the rest, get longer as you go to get pressure into it, the less liquid's in there. So, all right, so we're gonna take this, and I'm gonna show you outside how we're gonna do the grass, all right? All right, so I don't know if you can tell. Let me show you real quick. See all the yellow grass? That's all where I've sprayed before. And this green grass, that's where I haven't sprayed, obviously. So my job is to go in, I'm gonna spray that green grass, and we're gonna get rid of the rest of the green grass. That way we get rid of all these bugs that might potentially come into the building. So, all right, let's get her started. think that'll do it for now. We'll see you. This is what it looks like before. So we got the grass, we've got the green here and the green there in the corner. And I'll show you in the previous, and I'm sorry, I'll show you in the next videos what that looks like after we killed it all. So I got that surprise in the mail that I was talking about last week, and it's gonna really help me out here. And I'm gonna show you what it is. And man, that ice chest, that's really been doing a world of wonders. You know, it's really been helping me out getting that ice chest and cleaning it out, using it. So I got a surprise I'm gonna do just because I got this new thing and the ice chest. We're getting ready for the fall and the winter coming up. Still hot here though, still really hot, but we're managing. And we got this grass sprayed, so I think that'll do it for today. So I'm gonna show you my special gift, and then we're gonna make us a little something. How's that? All right, I'll see you in a little bit. All right, so this thing I got, it's electric, and so I gotta plug it in. So here we go. We'll go to this electrical unit here. All right. And we'll plug this in here. Okay, so we got the plug. All right, plugged in nice and tight. All right, let's go over to the car. All right, this isn't a permanent solution. This is just a temporary solution. Eventually, I plan on building this all out and getting myself a little cook station or something, you know. Building her all up. We'll see what Uncle Ken has planned for me. But yeah. So this is a fun little addition to make life a little bit easier. I can't wait to show you. All right. So we gotta pull this around here. Hey, this here is a good spot. All right, now let me show you what I got. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. I got a table here and I'm gonna show you what I got. So here we go. There we go, I got a cooktop. Yes, this is gonna be great. This means that I can cook hot food this fall and this winter. And I got my big ice chest, so now I can keep all my food, a lot more food in there, and I can be able to cook a steak or something. Oh man, wouldn't that be amazing? Oof. All right. As you can see, it's brand new out of the box. We don't need instructions. They are useless. Okay. Here we are. I'm gonna plug her in. All right. Okay, so she's off now. Let me see. I'm gonna turn it to max and we're gonna see if she works. Right out of the box. See if she heats up. It says 120 volt and 1,000 watts. Okay. I'm feeling something. Feeling something. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's getting nice and hot now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it off and I'm gonna go get some stuff and we're gonna make something, all right? Let's do it. All right, got a little chair to sit on. All right, got a little pot, got a lid. I'm gonna put some water in this. Got some water. We're going to turn it all the way up to max. We got the lid. Let me get some salt. Everybody knows that salt makes the water boil faster, and if you don't know that, I'm telling you right now, if you want it to boil faster, you add a little bit of salt in there. And it helps if you had some cold water. Cold water boils faster than warm water. Imagine that, huh? All right, we got some salt in there. The power light is on and we're gonna see what happens. Salt all in there, get it all mixed up. Okay. While I'm sitting here, I wanted to talk to you guys. I've been thinking about doing some different hobbies, just to keep my mind going. I like to read, but you know, you can only read so much. So I was thinking maybe, you know, what excites me? You know, what is something that makes me happy? And I think I like to clown around and be silly. So I think I want to be like maybe get some musical instrument and maybe start practicing and playing some musical instrument, playing, having some fun. Yeah, maybe like, you know, starting to learn how to juggle or something. That sounds like fun. Maybe you guys I could take you guys around and we can juggle. So I've been thinking about different things like that and where I want to go, where I want to be. And I mean, this place is great and all, and I love my Uncle Ken and him allowing me to stay here on the property, and cousin Topher helping me out, and he's, you know, Topher, he helps me out with the editing and stuff, so that's really nice. I see it starting to swirl around in there. I don't think it's going to boil quite yet, but it's definitely working, so that's a good thing. And I was thinking about maybe going fishing, taking you guys with me. It's getting a little cooler out. The weather's getting a little cooler, so I was thinking maybe we could go fishing sometime. I don't like to go fishing when it's super hot out. To be honest, I don't like to cook when it's super hot out, but I got this new thing here and I wanted to show you, and I'm going to cook something special. And you probably won't see it for a little bit, but at least until the fall time, but yeah. I'm going to show you what I got here. So this is a little setup that you can do. You just get yourself a little burner. And I've seen a lot of people that live in their cars and they get the little gas burners, and that's great and all. I didn't want to keep buying them canisters, and I had electricity here on the property, so I might as well use it. Now if I ever go off anywhere else and live in my car, I might need a gas one, but at least I'll have an electric one for backup, you know? So well, I think this is really a test to see who's going to boil faster, me or this pot of water here. So I sure am melting. I don't know about you guys in this heat, but I sweat so hard. Little tiny bubbles are coming. Got the little tiny bubbles. So this little machine does work. Gets nice and hot. They call it a Bella. If you want one, it's a Bella. I got it off Amazon. I think it was like $15, something like that. All right, I think we're going. I think we're ready for the next step. And you probably saw it already. I wasn't really hiding it too much, but we got some mac and cheese. Look at that. We're gonna be, all right, we're gonna be eating some mac and cheese today. And I'm gonna throw a little protein in there and I'll show you what that is here in a second. Cheese packet out. All right. I hadn't had mac and cheese in a long time, so I thought that might be good to cook. A little something simple. Do you guys like mac and cheese? Let me know in the comments below. Well, today's Sunday, and all the guys are off today. I thought it'd be a good day to spray outside, since we're not getting a lot of that foot traffic. So I think that'll be good for kill them weeds. So I'm glad I got that done. Now we're gonna have ourselves a little mac and cheese dinner. Give it another little stir. How do you like your macaroni? Do you like it al dente or do you like it all cooked? Let me know in the comments how you like your mac and cheese. I think that's pretty good for mac and cheese, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn her off. That's how I like my macaroni. Just a little bit al dente. Just a little bit. A little bit of a chew in there, you know? So, I'm gonna take her off. Pour that water out. Alright. Another little pro tip about mac and cheese is if you're gonna empty it, leave a little bit of that pasta water in there, you know? A little bit of that pasta water will make it nice and flavorful. Alright. Put that to the side. I'm gonna go grab some butter from the cooler. Alright. I got some Kerrygold here. Kerrygold butter. Pretty delicious. I'm gonna put about that much in there. I'll put her back. Stir that butter in there so the pasta's not so sticky, doesn't stick to everything. I'm gonna let that butter dissolve. Now the recipe calls for butter and milk, but instead of using the milk, I use a little bit extra butter, and I like to use that pasta water in there. Leave a little bit in there, and I think it's perfect. I don't think it needs any more milk. I think the milk makes it a little watery. All right, so you pour a little in, you mix it around. Okay. And you just got to incorporate all of it. Make sure all that cheese is in there. some for the birds. Those birds, they love me around here. I'll tell you what. And you don't think that this is gonna mix together too well, but if you give it some time, it will. I got a secret ingredient. I'm gonna add it this time. I'm gonna put this on low, and I'm gonna go get my secret ingredient. I'll be right back. Secret ingredient, it's a weenie. All right, so you get your weenie in here. Woo. And this is on, so it's gonna warm that weenie up. And you just cut that weenie into it. I like to use little 1/4-inch slices. It's just a good bite for me. You can do whatever slice you want. Just put that weenie in there. I like to eat the last little bit. That's a good weenie. That's a ballpark if you're taking notes. Ballpark is one of the best weenies. And the mac and cheese is already hot, so it's not going to take any time for them weenies to cook up. Matter of fact, they're probably already done. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. All right, and that's our mac and cheese. That's all there is to it. So now I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna take you with me. We're gonna go eat it, all right? So I'll be right back. Let me clean this mess up and we'll be right back and we're gonna eat this. All right, y'all. I got that macaroni with the hot dog in it, the wiener. Oh man, that's pretty good. I hadn't had mac and cheese in so long. And you throw a wiener in there and it's got a perfect amount of protein. That's pretty good. I don't say so myself. I'm gonna get a little soda. I've been drinking water all day long, so I want a little bit of soda today. That's good. All right. You know, living in your car is not so bad. When you first think about it, some people might be like they have to live in their car. And that might get a little frustrating because you weren't expecting it, but my tip is to just take it one step at a time. That's what I did with the divorce. I took it one step at a time. I got a storage unit first, and I put all my stuff in it that I wanted to put in it. That was my stuff. And then I got the car here. The car, I just threw some of my clothes and everything that I needed in it. And then I found a place. Now the first few nights were a little hairy because it was just me, and Uncle Ken didn't ask me to live on the property yet. He didn't know about it. It took him a while to hear about it through the grapevine, and so before that I was sleeping at some truck stops and some 24 hours fitnesses and stuff like that. And it was a little hairy, but the only thing you need to live in your car is security, which your car provides mostly because you can lock your doors, and you need somewhere to sleep, a roof over your head, which it provides. You got a roof, on it. You can lock the doors. And you just need to be able to eat something. So you got to eat and sleep and feel safe. And the car will get you anywhere you need to go to get food. So as long as you got a little bit of money in your pocket, car living is pretty simple. It's not too bad, and don't overthink it. Don't overthink it at all. If you got a job, just you know, park close to your job and maybe, you know, change the place every once in a while. But you know, it can happen. You just gotta let it happen. I don't know anybody that lives in their car that said, you know what, I'm gonna go live in my car. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. I'm just gonna live in my car and that'll be wonderful. No, no one ever does that. It's always like a last minute thing, you know. It's like, oh, I lost my job, or oh, I lost my apartment. My lease was up and I can't, you know, I can't afford to do another one. So the important thing to know is when you're living in your car is just take it easy. Just take it one step at a time. Get all your things secured that you need, that you want. Put it in a building if you can. If not, put it in your trunk, or have someone, you know, that you know and love will take care of it. Put it in their house, in their garage or something. And just take care of that car. You gotta take care of the car. Give it oil changes. It helps if you learn how to do all that yourself. So you can do oil changes, and in the air filters, you got to learn how to do all that. It's really not that hard. And it's all part of maintenance, and it's not that hard. So, and it's important. This is your house, so you got to take care of it. So make sure you get all the oil changes you can. Make sure, you know, you give her a good car wash every once in a while. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's definitely doable. Now there are some downsides, and the heat, and imagine the cold was going to be pretty difficult. But at least the cold you can bundle up, and the heat you can find places to go inside. You know, like go into a library or something. I talked about the third and the fourth places and all that on the Keep Cool episode. So go ahead and look at that 5 ways to stay cool. Anyway, today's a lazy day. I got a few things done around the property, and I got this new burner that's really going to help me out in the fall and the winter. I can heat up some soup or something real fast, and that'll help me warm up and help me with the elements and things like that. So with the ice chest and this burner, man, the opportunities are really opening up for me. So things are only getting better. They're not getting any worse. So that's always good. You always gotta wanna keep going up that hill. Keep going up that hill. Keep working at it. So that's pretty much all I got for you today. I'm gonna finish up this mac and cheese and weenies, and then I'm gonna relax, maybe read a book, and like I said, I'm looking into maybe getting an instrument to play, maybe, you know, something like that. I just want to just do something else. I'm gonna, you know, I like to read, but I want to get something else done. So anyway, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my mac and cheese. It sure is good, and you should try it. Throw a weenie in there. The weenies are really good. Ballpark weenies and Kraft mac and cheese, and it really doesn't get any better than that. So make sure you like and subscribe and follow. There's gonna be some more content. Things are only gonna get better. We're gonna fix this car, and it's gonna be a great time. So, all right, this is Gabian, living in my car. Thanks for visiting me, and y'all take care now. All right, bye.